Hello Church, here we are, episode 9 and the final episode in our midweek series, The Importance Of. These last 5 weeks we've covered a lot, haven't we? We've looked at assessing where we are on the journey throughout the pandemic. Craig talked to us about the need for connection with one another. We looked at the power of unity and the destructive power of disunity. We talked about being in fellowship with one another, the need to grieve for things that have changed, for things that we've lost. We looked at how we need to assess our walk and maybe set things right with God. On Tuesday, David talked to us about the importance of trusting God. We can trust him. We've looked at the need to keep moving forward. We felt that all these things were important for you and for us. Not only that, though, they're important for the fellowship, the church as a whole, because that's what we're a part of. And it has been difficult to experience that these last 60 months, to be able to see it and touch it and feel it. But together, we are part of something more than we are by ourselves. We're part of something more than we are by our group. We are the fellowship. I love that. It's like the Lord of the Rings, the fellowship. These have been tough times, but there are also exciting opportunities ahead. I recently posted this picture, and God has plans for you. God has plans for me. God has plans for the fellowship, and it's going to look a lot like that picture. It's going to be scary, but exciting, petrifying, but thrilling, all at the same time. Together, as a fellowship, we'll need to take risks in faith, but not be reckless. We'll need to walk by faith, but not live in fear. And we'll need God's wisdom and not our wishful thinking. All of those together as we move forward into exciting and new opportunities. And it is unknown. It is that unknown path. But if we do that, if we take the step forward and we stretch out our hand and allow God to place his hand in ours, then together as the fellowship, just as that photo said, it will be wonderfully thrilling and extremely petrifying all at the same time. That is God. And that's a little bit of the Christian walk I want to live, and I want to see the fellowship live together. You're on the seat of your pants, not quite sure, but you know God is there. Some time ago now, God prophetically told us that he was going to move us into a new era. I'm not sure that the people in previous new eras set out to create one. They did their thing. They did what was in their hand. They kept moving forward. And it was only as they looked back, they realized that they'd come into a new season, a new era. God has spoken to us about a number of things. 2019, and we prayed together right before the lockdown as we sought God's face, and he spoke to us. Did he not know that this was on the cards? Did he not know? Well, those things only for a few months before the pandemic started? I don't think so. They're as relevant now and as real now for us as a church as they were then. We're called to make disciples. We're called to grow the kingdom. And whatever label we want to put on that, it's all our responsibility. It's the great commission God gave his church, to grow his church. And we need to see that and feel that and experience that more and more. Part of that is helping those who have never experienced church, who have had a terrible, terrible time with church, feel that the bridge is a place they can call home, and the fellowship is a family that they can connect with. That's exciting opportunities. We want to see the bridge become a real centre of care, a door of hope that reaches people, meets their needs, as they meet followers of Jesus, as they meet you and I. Because we will be grounded in God's word, reaching those in most need. There are a lot of people there who, once all this is over, and we're believing it'll be the 19th of July, once this is all over, and the parties have died down and the music has faded, they will realise they're hurting. They will realize what they've lost. They will have questions. And we know, you and I, we know who the healer is. We know who the shepherd is that seeks those who are lost. And we know who the answer is. What a great opportunity for Solihull Christian Fellowship to meet those needs, not just in caring, but in sharing and in growing one another together. So as we ponder these last 8 episodes, as we seek to ready ourselves, give to God our own fear that I know we have, our own hurt, our own needs. As we come to an end of this time, let us now rejoin together as the fellowship and move forward into all that God has for us. These exciting opportunities are right there.